Update. My BF choked, strangled me in an argument and now I'm stuck F21 M22. I'm writing this maybe more as a form of closure than I am an update. My original post was over a year ago now in February of 2022, and sometimes it still feels like I'm living in the aftermath despite my life having completely moved on. The night it all happened I had no clue to the extent of the abuse I suffered in my 4-year relationship. But posting led to so many people helping me to understand how serious the assault had been. I got in contact with Women's Aid and took a 6-week course called the Freedom Program. It opened my eyes to everything that I hadn't truly seen before. After reporting him to the police, I had to legally fight a domestic abuse charge against me, which they finally dropped. His went on for over a year until they eventually charged him with domestic breach of the peace. I didn't get to sit in court as witness. They said everything discovered through my work with Women's Aid wasn't relevant. It still feels like a slap in the face, but I've made my peace the best I can. I live in a completely different area now, but I still have to travel to visit my family. When I do, I struggle with the idea that everybody I once knew down there probably has no idea what really happened. I'm probably the villain. They'll never know about being isolated from my family, not being allowed to work while simultaneously being berated for not having money, being mocked and ignored while I had panic attacks, and the sex that made me cry every single time. I don't want them to know, but I dread to think what they've been told. I'm 23 now. I'm in a relationship with somebody that never scares me and never has me questioning his faithfulness. I feel respected and seen. He's loving towards my dogs and I never worry about what happens to them when I'm not home. It hasn't been easy and it's still taking effort to work on learning how to be in a healthy relationship. I had to learn how to be cuddled again, a notion that makes me feel miserably sad for the girl I used to be. It's been the hardest year of my life. I left uni, started to work, but was crippled with my anxiety and mental health. I can still remember that night crystal clear and it keeps me up some nights, but there's so much positivity coming soon. I'm starting college, completely disregarding my HNC and going into the automotive industry. It came after I finally felt safe to embrace my biggest passion and I sold my car to buy an unreliable Mr. 2 that has put a smile on my face every single day since. I guess I have to thank Reddit because I don't know if I would have started my journey to healing as soon as I did. It's time for me to let go and finally enjoy this life I am so lucky to live.